Story from over the weekend. A high school student stabbed to death. 3 other teens are injured. It all happened late Saturday night when a fight broke out at a party in Shelton. Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland is live outside the Shelton Police Department with some new information. Matt.
Well, as police investigate, we've reached that time of the year. Plenty of reasons for young folks to gather and celebrate proms, graduations, parties. So the question becomes, if an incident does happen at a house, could the homeowner or the parents be held liable?
Obviously, we don't know the whole story yet. We don't know who exactly did what and who knew what. But just to be clear, for example, typically with a scene like this, there's alcohol involved, right? And there is a very clear statute that says if you're a homeowner and you permit underage people, meaning under the age of 21, to drink alcohol at your home, you're liable for that. It's actually a crime.
And Mike LAWLOR, a professor at the University of New Haven, who has years of criminal justice experience in Connecticut, says that will be something to keep an eye on as Shelton police investigate this weekend's deadly stabbing. Late Saturday night, officers were called to Laurel Glen Drive for a fight which broke out at a large party. 4 teens were stabbed, including 17-year-old Jimmy McGrath, a junior at Fairfield Prep. He was rushed to the hospital where he died from his injuries. LAWLOR says police will look to see if drugs or alcohol were involved at that party and if the homeowner knew what was going on or should have known.
The reason for the law about permitting underage people to drink at your home was more drunk driving related. I don't think people really considered that there might be fights that turn into homicides involving knives.
LAWLOR says just hosting a party with alcohol could result in up to a year in jail.
If the kids were talking about it, if you said, well, don't tell me anything, or you saw the telltale signs of alcohol in the home, you know, if it was hinted at to you, then you should have known what was actually going to happen. And these have given rise to prosecutions elsewhere in the state.
That could lead to even more serious charges, like risk of injury to a minor. And he says if parents host, it's not just the potential for criminal charges either.
The civil liability for this is pretty significant too. You can be sued, right? And obviously a homeowner is responsible for their children up to the age of 18.
Now, as for the investigation, Shelton police tell us it is active and ongoing, and they're asking anyone with information or video of the incident to reach out to the Detective Division. We're live with the mobile newsroom in Shelton. Matt McFarland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Just so sad, Matt. Thank you. Meanwhile, Fairfield Prep released a statement today that reads in part, quote, "We extend our deepest sympathies to the McGrath family. Jimmy was a beloved student and athlete on the football and lacrosse teams and will forever be a member of the Prep brothers."